What is happening, gamers? This is Bradley here, and welcome back to another news roundup. And to kick us off is that hot off the heels of the recent iJustine interview with Shigeru Miyamoto, he was interviewed once again and he revealed some more juicy information. So first things first, Miyamoto talked about Amiibo and what Nintendo might do for discontinued figurines. So Miyamoto stated that in the future they have the option, if a certain Amiibo is no longer available in stores, to release an Amiibo in card form with the same functionality. So for example, the Wii Fit Trainer, Marth, and Villager Amiibo, which are supposedly discontinued, could come back to store shelves as cards rather than figurines. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of past Amiibo returning as cards because cards aren't as cool as figurines. It's a scientific fact. But on the flip side, I could see why Nintendo would do this, because one, it would be cheaper for Nintendo to make, and it would probably be cheaper for the consumer, two, it would take up less shelf space, and three, it would allow developers to take advantage of past Amiibo for their games. Just don't make them blind boxes. Moving away from Amiibo though, is that Miyamoto also talked about the brand spanking new Zelda game for Wii U, and he mentioned a little tidbit that he said he couldn't talk much about. And that little tidbit that Miyamoto mentioned is that one of the things that they're working on right now is that as you play, the world will change and be affected by what you choose to do. I'm thinking that this mechanic might have a factor into the game's side quests, and I'm just spitballing here, but for example, maybe you have to save a certain person in one side quest, and as a repercussion, a whole village burns down or something. But if you actually opted out of that side quest, the village would have been fine throughout the whole game. Or maybe this mechanic will have more to do with the main storyline. Maybe you'll get confronted with two options and each one results in two different scenarios. Or maybe the way in which you tackle the dungeons, whichever order you choose, maybe that will affect the environment in different ways. So there are different ways that this cause and effect mechanic could be applied to Zelda Wii U, and it would be something new for the Zelda series, as far as I can recall. If you have any ideas of how this can be applied to the game, leave a comment below. And as for the final nugget of information pertaining to the interview with Shigeru Miyamoto, he talked about the future of Mario, or Mario, however you prefer. So Miyamoto was asked if Mario would be taking 2015 off and what we could expect from him in the future. And as for his comment, he actually neglected to say anything about Mario in 2015. But what he said made it sound like we wouldn't be seeing a new Mario game until the next new system. But in terms of what he stated, he said that he wants Mario to be like Mickey Mouse and evolve with each evolution of gaming. So he thinks that maybe with the release of the next hardware system, we can look forward to seeing Mario take on a new role or be in a new game. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that we won't see another major Mario game on the Wii U, but the way he worded it does make it sound like 3D World was our big Mario game for the system, and we might just have to wait for the Wii 3 for the next one. But hey, I guess we can settle for a remake of Sunshine. But come on Nintendo, we need another major Mario game for the Wii U. Don't abandon me. And as a way to round this video off is that Akihiro Hino has revealed that they're working on a brand new game that he says will be a bigger hit than Yokai Watch. And Yokai Watch was definitely a huge hit. He does say that it will be something different from anything they've ever done before, and he thinks it will be out around this time next year, so like December 2015 in Japan. So he's got me interested to know what this mega hit is going to be. And on a side note, he confirmed that the Yokai Watch anime will be getting localized in the West. So that's a good indication that the games will too. So we already know that the whole Yokai Watch thing is doing super phenomenal over in Japan, but do you think they can capture the same fanfare when it gets localized? Sound off in the comments. But that will bring us to the end of the news roundup. If you like what you saw, please give this video a thumbs up and add your favorites and all that good stuff, and you can stay tuned for more videos in the future. Don't forget to go check out my Nuzlocke for Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. There are new episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for that. But I will talk to you in the next video, guys. Bye! Oh no!